Again, to make it clear, that when you see here the x1 goes to two types, two systems, h1, that is h1x here, and in this part, that is h2x, and both parts are now will be additive because there is plus sign here, so both signs now will be additive. So yt equal to will be h1x plus h2x. That's all for time. That is the addition, or known as the parallel system of interconnection. Now, the properties of continuous time systems. To know the properties of continuous time system, there are 5 properties that we generally got in systems. First is memory and causality. Causality, not causality. I am extremely sorry. That will be memory and causality. Second one is invertibility. Third one is bounded input, bounded output. Vivo systems are known as, that's stability. Time invariance, additivity, homogeneity, and linearity. Now get into the fact. The memory and causality. A system with input x and output y is said to have memory if for any real t naught, y t naught depends on xt for some t is not equal to t naught. I think you didn't understand it. I will show some systems. Just think about, that is an impedance z r plus j xl. Just think of it. That is a system like this. That is a resistance, and that is an inductance out of it, and that is in series connection. Okay. As you know, if the frequency changes, the value of impedance, that means the XL, the value of impedance of inductor will be changed. But if the frequency is changed, the value of resistor will not be changed. The value of resistor will not be changed. It will remain same. Okay. So this kind of system, if we just consider if it is a system, R has a memory. If R is 3 ohms, it won't be changed in any kind of frequency. It won't be changed in any kind of frequency. But if frequency changes, as we know, XL, JXL, that means if you want to find it out, twice pi FL, that depends on frequency. That means the L is variable, but R is constant. So in system, if any part of the system remains constant, that means the system has a memory. Okay. Don't think about that resistance is a memory. Please don't think about that. I have shown the analogy to understand the system. Okay. Now go to the mathematical point of view. Okay. First of all, I have you know what is a ROM, read-only memory, and what is a RAM, random access memory. In read-only memory, you know, the memory is not volatile. That means the memory has not been removed from ROM. The read-only memory has the memory, but the random access memory is the memory when the system processes. It reminds, or it has a memory to process the input output. But in read-only memory, just like hard disk or any kind of compact disk, the memory keeps on there. After the discontinuation, or after you, if you just disconnect the PC, the hard disk memory does not remove. but the random access memory removed, it only acts when you work with tabs, different tabs. Okay, so the system which has previous value unchangeable has some memory. That is very much easy, that I have told you. A system with input x and output y is said to have memory if for any real t naught y t naught depends on xt, t is not equal to 1. That means t naught means if its previous value depends on its current value, that has a memory. And a system that does not have the memory is said to be memoryless. Okay, I will give you two examples to understand this. First of all, look forward two equations here. Yt is equal to 3xt plus 3xt minus 1. Okay, just put the value t is equal to 0. That means it's the initial value. You will get y0. y0 is equal to 3 plus x0, that means the initial value, and x minus 1, that means the previous value of the initial value. Okay, and we know that is known as the time delay, and that is the present time. Okay, here after changing the value, you have similarly the value of 3, just like constant value. It haven't been changed. So this kind of system has memory. If you just take y1, what will be the value? 3 x3 plus x1, and x1 minus 1 means x0. Look here, it has also some memory. That is the previous value y0, and that is the later value y1. You got 3 and x0 back again, so it has some memory. So these systems are memory when there are certain value that repeats to itself, and also some constant values that are not changing. Definitely it has a memory. So that's the thing, constant value. That's the system. Okay, I can although a simple and memoryless system is not very flexible, since its current output value cannot rely on past or future values of the output. Okay, now there is a thing, past value and future value. Now just look at here. We take yt. Memoryless channel means it will not rely on to it. xt, that is present value, xt, because y0 will be x0, means present value. xt minus 1, past value. xt plus t plus 1, future value. 3 values are there. Okay, a memoryless system is not very flexible. That's the thing, since its current output value cannot rely on past and future values. Here, if you put here 0, you get 0, minus 1 and plus 1. If you put here 1, so it will be 1, 0, 2. So it relies on the previous value. 0 and 1 has been back again, so it has a memory. But a memoryless system is not like that. What is a memoryless system? Just look here. X t minus 2 yt. It has no constant value. if